Hey everyone, so coming to you, not quite the end of week 12, but I'm at the house this week, so we're going to be taking a look at some of the progress they made. So a lot of drywall got put up, so some of the finishing touches are getting put in. So let's take a look. So all this is about the same. Obviously a lot more dust just from cutting up the drywall, but a lot of this is closed up now. So definitely some progress being made here. The tile's been picked out for the bathrooms, so that should be the next steps as we start moving forward on some of this. Going into the kitchen, not a whole lot. Again, just a lot of what you should see is just cleaned up from what was here before. We did get a sample today of the flooring, so we'll confirm what that looks like, and then we'll get going on that. So again, taking a look up here, so this is all closed up. So definitely some work was done since Christina and I came in here and kind of ripped out a bunch of stuff. So all the drywall's put in, and then we'll see in the bathroom as well. Same thing. So all along the second floor, just a lot of time spent putting drywall up. In this bathroom, quite a bit of the Kills paint was used to try to prevent any sort of moisture from coming back after it was all sealed up. So again, not done, but starting to look like a bathroom or just a room. So just kind of the same thing all along. You'll see some drywall that got mounted, that kind of thing. Up here, biggest things that are going to happen next are doors are going to get closed off or filled in. Door here. And then all of these windows are actually going to be replaced. So that's really what you should start seeing up here. And we'll head down to the basement next. In the basement, not a ton of change, but you do see some cement that got poured out for the tub, or some dirt that got filled in here. So again, last time we were here, this was just a wooden frame. So again, this has been filled out as well, and then same thing here with this window, it's been filled in. So again, some progress all along, just with drywall getting put in. So outside of that, not a ton of change here. Looks like they were testing out the water lines for the washer. But that's it for the most part. So a lot of progress been made. I know our contractor has a lot of interest in closing this out and getting it done. So we'd love to be able to finish it soon as well. So that's it for this week. Again, just an early edition with some travel plans coming up. So thank you for joining, and we will see you next week. Bye. All right, so bonus video. We actually did have time to come back and do some work. So I power washed the front. Christina worked on continuing to clean up the front and backyard. We put more full broad spectrum herbicide, so hopefully that gets rid of everything, and then
Average tons of dead everything.
and then we've got some of the crew working inside, so we'll take a look at that. So here's a look at the outside. That's the window that they covered up last week. So we're gonna do a little bit different. We're gonna go out front, see the front porch, and then swing back around to the basement. So that's where the guys are actually working right now. So you can see what they're doing. So part of this started with Christina having Diego at the top of the stairs. He pulled and she just went straight down. So we figured, well, let's try to address it. So we ended up power washing everything. Not all the paint came off, but a lot of it was dirt and algae. So what we're gonna look to do is let it dry out. And then we're gonna see what we can do in terms of applying some sort of detergent to it. And then kind of pre-treat it before we stain it. So that's going to be the plan, to try to make sure that we kind of salvage the front porch as much as we can. So that's that. This is the part of the yard, the green part in particular, that I missed. So Christina cut the front and then addressed some of the rest of the house. So we're gonna swing back around to the basement. So we're gonna head down.
All right, so majority of the work this week was done in the basement, so you actually see the guy still there today. So he was rocking out to some slow jams, but just taking a look at some of the drywall that was getting put up actually behind me here. So he spent a lot of time on actually the ceiling part of the basement here, just because it was so crooked. I don't know if I mentioned it in earlier videos, but above it was about 4 inches off. So he was spent some time working on that. But just all around, just drywall was going up in the basement, and starting to just close up some of the walls. And then here he actually brought me a leg, so he was a ton of help too. But they actually got the tub in. So they actually had to remove some of the framing they built to put the tub back in place. And then here, so what we were looking for, just seeing any sort of moisture or additional discoloration or new discoloration. But still nothing there, so still dry, just old. So no issues there that we're seeing. And yeah, just a lot of just trash and then drywall that's getting built up in the basement.